ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Mohamed Al Knowles with your ZNS Total Sports. We begin our live here from the Kendall G. Isaacs Gymnasium, the site of the Summer of Thunder basketball tournament, where the final game of the night is currently taking place between the Georgetown Hoyas and the Raw Elite out of Nassau. The story of the night so far has to be the Bahamas men's national team, who just over 30 minutes ago would take down the Texas Tech Red Raiders 58-53. That from 18 points from Godfrey Roll and Jerron Cornish. Head coach Chris DeMarco saying the win was especially sweet because the players only were able to get in 2 practices before tonight's game. Now, before we check on this game and what happened over at Bahamar, a quick check on what's happening around the country.
Well, the teams here at the Summer of Thunder are not only here to make an impact on the court, but do some work in the community as well. Bahamas Basketball Federation President Mario Boleg telling our news team what the Memphis Tigers have in store for some young local hoopers.
It's Georgetown, Texas Tech, Chattanooga, they all have done clinics here since they have been traveling here to the Summer of Thunder this year. Memphis will be holding a 1-hour camp between the hours of 8 and 9:30 on Friday morning. On the Bozine Park for the kids in the Bozine area. And, you know, the whole purpose is for these colleges going in the inner city in some of these areas is to bring exposure. Once again, the word that the Bahamas Basketball Federation is focusing on is exposure. We want to give our Bahamian student athletes at the younger age that exposure of seeing what it is to take them to get to that next level and meet these guys who are playing at the level that they only see on TV. You know, some of these kids won't be able to get the transportation to get to the gym, and so instead of having the camps in the gym, we want to take them to the community. And we talk about using basketball as a vehicle to build this country by touching each community one at a time, and that's what the Federation focuses on.
Another big basketball tournament on the horizon, the Caribbean Tip-Off Classic, set to hold its second annual high school showcase later this year. And for organizers, they're saying it should be as good as ever.
It's great exposure for these kids. To be the best, you got to play against the best. And it's just a tremendous opportunity for these guys to play the best high school players in the world, really. And to me, it's not just the NCAA Division I coaches or the NBA scouts or whatever else. It's the streaming thing. It's Division II coaches being able to see them as well. Some of these guys can go on and play at a scholarship school that's not Division I, still have a great education and just better themselves for the future. So just for anyone who's playing, it's going to be an opportunity for coaches, scouts, whoever to see them when maybe they wouldn't have had that chance.
The Bahamas Basketball Federation to bring a lot of exposure to the local student athletes here in the Bahamas. With having teams from out of United States, Canada, and Finland, along with the Bahamas Best, gives our kids an opportunity to obtain a scholarship and get to the higher level to play basketball through the game of basketball.
A 23-member team headed to Jamaica to compete at the 3rd edition of the Carifta Triathlon and Aquathon Championships at Runaway Bay, Jamaica, set for Saturday, August 17th to the 18th. The 23-member team includes 10 boys and 10 girls, along with 3 officials. Representing the boys 11 to 12 age group for the Bahamas are Aiden Bain, Jordan Cheatham, Malcolm Menzies, Lonnie Duncombe, and Anir Giovanni. In the boys 13 to 15 age group, Jason Cates and Akil Smith will represent the Bahamas. Ralph Wood, Joshua Murray, and Tristan Ramprasad will represent Team Bahamas in the boys 16 to 19 age group. In the girls 11 to 12, we'll see Angelea Knowles, Talia Bowe, Aaron Pritchard, Adriel Pratt, and Senan Fitzmaurice. Caitlin Williams, Sienna Colmer-Mackey, Cami Roach, and Felina Stiles will don the gold aquamarine and black in the girls 13 to 15 age category. The lone competitor for the Bahamas in the girls 16 to 19 age group is Kathleen O'Brien. Darian Roach, president of the BTA, is the head coach. Assisting him will be Cameron Roach. The team will be managed by Laurie Roach.
Well, the game, since you last saw us, the Georgetown took full the game 27-14 with just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thanks to some hot shooting from guard Mac McClum, Georgetown would bring the ball up looking to take the lead to 15. The 3 is no good, but the putback is also no good. Raw Elite gets the ball and seek to advance. Now just a quick look at scores from the other game over at Bahamar. Memphis Tigers making short work of the MPBA D1 champs. They would take down the Commonwealth Bank Giants 114-83, led by 21 from G.J. Jeffries. Now look at tomorrow's schedule. Maryville will take on Raw Elite over at the Bahamar Convention Center. Memphis will take on IBA. Bombers men's national team will try to make it 2-0 as they will take on the Georgetown Hoyas, who are currently in action. The Texas Tech Red Raiders will try to rebound against Mega BMAX. And that's been a look at sports. A quick check on weather is up next.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.